Good morning, everybody. I tried to record a drill with me video last night and I didn't get very far. It kept kicking me off. So I'm going to pray that it doesn't kick me off today. If it does, I'm going to scream. So, I hope everyone is doing okay. As you know, I had scheduled a live for Monday. And, well, I ended up with a migraine. Come to find out, the migraine ended up being basically a caffeine headache, if that makes any sense. Apparently, I guess I didn't have enough caffeine in my system. And, well, yeah. So, I had to drink lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of coffee just to, and eventually ended up drinking a glass of Mountain Dew also because I hate migraines and I thought I was gonna die. That's how bad it felt. But thank God that it wasn't that bad. I was not thrilled. So anyway, I'm almost done with the Ever Moment. As you guys can see, the end is right here. I'm almost done. I have maybe after this section 1.5 sections. So yeah, I'm kind of anxious to get this done. So I'm gonna try to get it done tonight, which yeah, I'm hoping to. So, but it's been a quiet couple of days. Skylar, little dude, finally went back to school yesterday. He's still, I think he's afraid he's going to get a bad grade because he was out sick, and I tried to explain to him that wasn't the case. So hopefully he will be okay. And I was sitting here earlier last night and I noticed that I did a video for a get to know me video when I introduced myself for my fellow cross stitchers, floss tubers, and I didn't really do one for diamond painting. So I decided that I would go ahead and basically try to do that today. And that way, you know, those of you that are newly subscribed, and because I know there's a lot of you that have just newly subscribed, so you don't know who I am. I know I keep saying, I'm sorry. I try not to. I don't know why I do it. I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm divorced. I'm a single mom of 4 kids, one of which lives in North Carolina. I've talked about her and all my kids a lot lately. My oldest daughter, she's 24, and she recently started diamond painting. She asked me for one for Christmas, so I bought her one. And she just started diamond painting. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days, so I don't know, how she's coming on that. I have 3 other children. I have another daughter, which her name is Miranda. She's 21. I also have Justin, and then Justin is 17. He'll be 18. Then I have Skylar, and he is 8, getting ready to turn 9. He will be 9 next month. And he's a mess. I think he is the smartest kid I know. I'm not sure, but yeah. He's good with math. He could read before he went to high school. That's how smart he is, and he gets me every time. It's funny. And but all my kids are like that. So let's see. I don't, like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work. I get monthly income, and I'm 50 years old. I'm trying to think here, because I've also cross-stitch. I've cross-stitched since I was 21, 22. And it's for 27 years, excuse me. So whatever that is from 49. Like I said, I don't work. I used to work for the school system here, and because of budget cuts, they had to let me go. And sorry, my son texting me this morning. I do like I said, I do cross stitch. I'm sorry guys, I have lost my train of thought this morning. I do cross stitch. I haven't done it lately. It's been a while. I need to get back into it. It's hard, especially when you're hooked on another hobby. And that was my big thing, was I thought I was gonna have to thought I would be able to divide up both hobbies, but I don't think it didn't work that way. So I'm hoping that I can eventually divide up time. See, this is where it gets hard, because I feel like I don't have anything to talk about, because I feel like I talk about the same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else that you guys would want to know about me. I can be very shy. I don't make friends easily. I usually try to, make friends. I'm just a shy person, and I usually wait until until somebody, you know, befriends me first before I, you know, become their, you know, try to get along with them or try to become friends with them. It's just how I am. I don't know why. I haven't yet figured that out yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. So, and I've always been like that, and I don't know why. Neither one of my parents are shy, so they just kind of, you know, it's kind of weird that I'm that way and my parents aren't. So, I also, oh, come on, get up there. I don't know why you're down there like that. My noodle is being a butthead this morning. I don't know why it's being like that, but okay. Okay. Being like that this morning. I'm not a mean person. I have the biggest heart in the world. But I've had to stop helping people around me because I got screwed over too many times. I've had a couple people tell me, you know, they'll help me, blah, blah, blah. And if I need anything, you know, call them. And yeah, so I've kind of learned to tighten my circle of immediate friends because it's hard to be friends with people and then they basically turn their backs on you. So it's been hard opening myself up, especially like this on YouTube. I mean, I know I've had my channel for a while, but it gets hard because number one, you're talking basically to a camera and you're not really talking to a person, and sometimes it makes me feel weird. So that's kind of one reason why I may stop in the middle of, you know, sentences or stuff, and I don't mean to. It just, I think it's my shyness because I'm not very good at, you know, talking to people. I've always been that way. Even when I was a teenager, during the summer months at our church, my dad would have my sister and I sing, and I'm not a very, very, like I said, I'm shy. I can't. And there's been times that I've had to, like, stand there and basically, even when I was singing in front of people, I would look down at the floor because that's how shy I was. And it was really hard. So, but yeah, and my sisters were not like that, so I think I was the only one like that. But it kind of amazes me that I was the only one like that and they weren't, which kind of is funny in a way. So, and like I said, I am not a mean, you know, spirited person. So when stuff like that, there is a couple things, well, there's one thing I did want to discuss, and I'm going to lean my head up here in front of you guys for a minute. I'm sorry. want to get my coffee because I forgot it. I have been I don't want to say stalked. And I know I've, in my lives I have discussed this with everybody. And I have let it go. But I feel that I need to address it anyway. So I'm going to address it. I've had a couple of, I guess you want to call them trolls, that have felt the need to comment on my videos, which at first, when the first person started doing this, I didn't really think anything of it until I guess she watched she watched one of my unboxings that I did. And anyway, she was kind of it was the way that she posted, the way the comment was, phrased, I guess. Like, I don't know. She was just being downright ignorant and mean. So I called her out on it. Well, as soon as I did that, she went on to a couple of other videos and another unboxing trip, basically, and left a really, really nasty comment. Well, and before I had the chance to delete it, my oldest daughter, I guess, had seen the comment. She called me all the way from North Carolina, and she said, "Mom," I said, "What?" She says, "Do I need to get on your YouTube and put my 2 cents worth to this woman?" And I said, "No, I've already blocked her and taken care of it. It's no big deal." She's like, "What is her issue?" And, I explained it. The next person, I don't know who she is. When people subscribe to me, I click on their channel just to see who they are. And to see, make sure that they're not, just some off the wall person. If they have another channel in common with me, like, diamond painting with Donnie or Dutch Doc, something like that, then, I don't make a big fuss. Well, this person, I don't know who she is. She looks to me like she's only done one diamond painting. Now, and I'm not saying that's, a bad thing. It's not. Well, she did a video, I guess, of the finished painting. Well, before I saw the video, she made comments about my craft area and how, it was disorganized and all that kind of junk. And I'm sorry, but anybody that is a crafter, except for maybe a couple people who are who are neat freaks. I try to keep it clean, but it doesn't always happen that way. I'm not done with this color. Okay. need to, you guys, if you're like me, I'm not the most organized person in the world. Well, when she made that comment about, you know, my disorganization and so forth, you know, at first I thought, okay, whatever. Well, then she went on to a Drill With Me video and basically said that I was boring and I wasn't appealing, that none of my videos were appealing, and that I was a waste of her time. And I said, well, you're not subscribed to me, so why are you watching? And she kind of just like, no, I'm not subscribed to you. I'm trying to find other diamond painters, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Well, I'm a diamond painter, you know, I'm boring, so, you know, whatever. And I said, you're not subscribed to me, so just don't watch my channel. And apparently she'd been watching my channel for a while, trying to, I guess, see if I would become more appealing or whatever. And apparently I'm not appealing enough for her or what have you. So here's my thing. And this is the last time I'm going to say anything about it, because I'm done with the dumbness. Like I said, I am not a mean person. I'm not a mean-spirited person. I don't like drama. So I'm going to nip this right here. Both of these people have told me that they have friends that are subscribed to me. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. So if you are friends with this one person and you're here just to, you know, spy, whatever, this is not the channel for you. I don't do this. I'm sorry. I mind my own business. I live my own life. Yes, I can be a boring person because I don't go anywhere. You know, I stay close to my home because my son's school is right next door. And with some of the issues that my son has, I could get called to his school to go pick him up. That's why I don't go all over the place. And I try not to, just for that simple fact. I don't have to explain myself, but I am. Also, my daughter, my other daughter, Miranda, my 21-year-old, she has depression and anxiety. And I stay here at home because she sometimes doesn't like me or doesn't like being by herself. If I go somewhere, like when I go to pay the bills every month, she doesn't like being alone by herself. And it's really hard to explain. And her depression is from an incident that happened a long time ago, and it's hard for her. So I'm kind of there for her. I'm trying to help her now with getting income for it so that she can apply for disability. But I also have depression and anxiety. My anxiety isn't as bad, but my depression is worse. And when I have people that come on my channel and just make these remarks, you're not subscribed to me, and you say stuff like that, you all just need to get a life and leave me alone, because it bothers me. I mean, I came really close to deleting my channel because of stupid, ignorant people. And I'm not going to delete my channel because I happen to like doing my videos. God, shoot, my kids love it when I do my videos, especially little dude. My oldest, Miranda, my daughter, she comes out every time I have an unboxing to help me. And I have been told, I've gotten a comment about her being out here. Let me put it to you this way. I do me. You don't like it, you know where the unsubscribe button is. That's plain and simple. I'm done on that subject and that subject. Now, then, sorry, I had to do that. I'm getting off my soapbox. So, anyway, as I told you guys last drill with me, I started reading again. I haven't picked up my book lately. I need to. I've been so busy with little dude Skylar getting sick, and then of course school being out, and trying to get everything straight around here and all that lovely, wonderful, you know, life stuff. So it's not that I didn't want to, it's just I have been, and then of course yesterday with my migraine, I didn't do much of anything yesterday. So it's been kind of, and then I put this thing on the wrong symbol. It's been kind of, yeah, crazy around here. So I have been not really doing much of anything, which is kind of sad. I do need to do, I don't, maybe you all can tell me if you all are like me when it comes to this. Usually when I do laundry, I try not to do it the same day that I have cleaned the house. Like today, I cleaned the house. I got up this morning, and after I got, you know, Justin up, and then I started, you know, cleaning around here and got all that done. And I try not to do laundry the same day. I don't know why. I think it's just a pain. Maybe it's me. I just don't like trying to do, I guess, both things all in one day. And I need to do it, but I just don't feel like it. So I decided I was going to wait until tomorrow, because after tomorrow they have a 3-day weekend. So it won't be, excuse me. Sorry. It won't be, I won't feel so rushed as to getting, laundry done. Because I always feel rushed when I'm doing laundry, and I don't know why. I mean, I don't have no reason. I don't know if it's because, you know, we share a washing machine with everybody else. I wish we didn't. I wish we had a washer and dryer in here. I mean, it would make my life so much more easier. Or, you know, But unfortunately, it didn't work that way. And as I said, I did start reading. I just haven't really read. And of course, I'm way behind on my reading challenge, which, yeah, figures, right? So, Skylar looked at me last night, Mom, why haven't you been reading? Because Mommy's been kind of busy. Oh, well, are you going to? Yes. And he was kind of shocked that Anna, he knows that I've been using, because my daughter Miranda has a Nook and a Kindle, and he knows that I've been using her Kindle also. And he looked at me and he says, where's yours? Aren't you going to get your own? Yes. So I had to find one that was, not too expensive on Amazon. And I found one, so I'm going to order that one. And that way my daughter can have her Kindle back. And I can take for some reason, because I have the Kindle app on my Nook, and for some reason on my Nook, the app runs really, really slow. Same thing with the Audible app, because I have Audible also, and it's really, 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 really slow. I'm not sure why. I don't know, if it's, what that deal is. At first I thought it was because of my internet that I had when I got the Kindle, or when I got the Nook, but I don't think so. So I have both, and I can't see what I'm doing. This is bad. Makes it harder. But I need to, after I get my Kindle, start, I guess, getting some books. And I need some new ones, because I feel like I'm reading the same books over and over again on my Kindle. And I do know I want to try, what's her name? Tammy Hogue, I don't know. It's Hago, I do believe. I can't think of her name. I want to try her. I heard she's really, really good. So I want to try some of hers. I want to read the new one by James Patterson, and that he wrote with Bill Clinton. I really want to read that. So I have to start writing down the books I want, because right now I have all of Nora Roberts, well, most of them anyway. I don't know if it's all of them. And almost all of the J.D. Robb ones. I think I have like 5 or 6 missing. I'm not sure. So I'm looking to get those books also. And but I really need to sit down and write a list of the books that I want to read, and ones that are recommended by people, because I'm trying to expand here. I don't read. I didn't there for a while. I refused to read Stephen King until I watched the movie The Stand that had Gary Sinise and Rob Lowe in it. I refused to, watch or read it. And then once I watched the movie, I thought, okay, I'm going to read the book because it's, it sounds like it's a pretty good book. Or, the whole movie looked pretty good. So I decided to do that. And the only one that I haven't read that was made into a movie is It. I haven't read that one yet. I kind of don't know if I want to, just because I heard the movie was really, really scary. So we will see. That's really that. Let me see. Movies, I haven't been able to watch any new movies. I do need to start getting new movies because it's been a while. I did see the Avengers Infinity War with Thanos. I did see the first part of that. I didn't like the end of it. I know it's not the end of the movie yet because they have one more movie. I just didn't like it. It just, no. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I cried. I wasn't happy. Yeah. I just didn't like the way it ended. And, yeah. I didn't get into Guardians of the Galaxy as much. Not that, it wasn't a good movie. It probably was. It just didn't appeal to me. I mean, they were in the movie in the Avengers Infinity War, but it just didn't appeal to me. Don't know why, but I do know I'd like to watch Sherlock Holmes with the guy that played Doctor Strange. I'm hoping that they bring out the next season soon because they kind of left it hanging. I binged watched that the other day on Netflix, and maybe you guys can tell me where to look on Netflix for new movies. I haven't seen any. I could be looking in the wrong place. I am trying to find new movies, and there aren't really, there are movies on there, but it's like they don't look the greatest. So maybe you guys can help me out here and give me some ideas of some good movies to watch and, other good shows on Netflix that I could watch. I used to watch Longmire, but that's not on there anymore. And what was the other one? NCIS, which I love NCIS anyway. I'm thinking. Crap. There's not a whole lot that, yeah. I did watch a couple of Antonio Banderas movies on there, and one was called Security, and the other one, I forget what the other one was called. I forget what it was called. I don't remember what it was called. But he played a lawyer, and his family dies, or they're killed in, I guess, a car accident, and he goes looking for the people that killed him or killed them, and it it was pretty good. I mean, you just had to watch it to really really yeah. Come on, get on there. To really understand the movie and to follow what was going on, because if you don't, you get confused. And it was pretty good. Um, mm. And I did order Nash Bridges from Amazon. And there was another one. I don't know if you guys remember this TV show or not. I didn't until I looked at it on Amazon. Jake and the Fat Man. I thought that was a cool show when I watched it. And I had forgotten what it was like, what it was about, and then I watched it. So yeah, it was a pretty good show. So was Nash Bridges. Um, excuse me. So, I'm trying to think. And Skylar, my little dude, didn't want to go to school this morning. He thought he was going to get a bad grade. He was crying, and because I don't know what happened, but he just didn't want to go. Yesterday I had no issues, but today he just didn't want to go. He sat there and he looked at me. He's like, I don't want to go, Mom. I was like, why? And he said, I'm afraid I'm going to get a bad grade. And I said, why are you going to get a bad grade? And he was like, because I still have makeup work. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't think that your teachers are going to, make a big deal about, your missed work. I said, Mommy knows Mrs. Rodriguez, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. And I will talk to her. And he was like, okay. And he didn't fight me, but I could tell he didn't want to go. And he just looked at me, and he was like, I don't want to go. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. You don't have a fever anymore. It's time to, And as he was going through the entrance, he kept looking back at me, and I kept waving at him, and I felt bad because he didn't want to go. And I came really close because I felt really guilty about it, about the way he was, And I came really close to saying, you know what, screw it. You can stay home. It's not going to kill you. But he just, and I didn't. And, but he just doesn't, I don't know what it is. I guess because he's the baby, he thinks mommy's going to probably bend a little more, which, you know, I'm guilty of that, you know, some things. But, and I've been guilty of it, you know, during school. But I feel bad for him because I think his issue was when he got to school yesterday, he didn't know what, he felt lost because, you know, he was out. He felt lost because he didn't know, you know, what they were working on. And he looked at me last night. He's like, I didn't understand anything, Mom. And I said, okay, well, this weekend, you and Mommy will look over it and we'll try to fix it. Whoops, I don't want that on the floor. And he said, okay. And he just, I don't know. He feels kind of left out, I guess. And I can't say I blame him. So, he's... But then, of course, I did end up... He stayed most of the day yesterday. I ended up going to get him because I don't know if he faked it or if he made himself do this. I don't know because it was kind of iffy, even though in a way I doubt it. But he made himself sick, or he got sick. Let's put it that way. And he threw up, but he didn't have fever. So when the nurse called me, I told her, I said, well, you know, does he feel bad? And she's like, yeah, he does feel a little gross. I said, all right, I'll come and get him. And she's like, okay. And I said, you know, I might as well because he's not going to be happy. And she said, do you think that's why he's making himself sick? And truthfully, I don't know if he did make himself sick. I have no clue. But I had my two girls used to do that, make themselves sick. So it's not my first rodeo there. But I couldn't really tell if he did or not. So I have no idea. I'm kind of hoping that he didn't. But he went to school this morning, so who knows? We shall see. So, anyway. But I'm kind of excited because I don't have that much more of this to do. Yeah. So, I'm busting my butt today to work on it. I want to get this done because my next one is ready. And I can't wait to start it. I wish I could start it now. It would be nice. But I made myself promise that I would finish this one first before I started another one. Because I didn't want to do what I do in cross stitch and start something and then put it aside to start something new, because yeah, nothing gets done that way, and I'm bad for that. I'm horrible for that kind of thing. And yeah. So I'm horrible when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, and I did start writing down. I have a journal. I don't know if I showed it to you all. Um, this is it. Don't mind what I wrote down on here. But I have a journal, like the roses diamond painting that I did. And then, of course, this one. Whoops. And when I started it, of course, you guys can't see it. When I started it and when I'm going to finish it, square drills. Of course, I forgot to write the size, which I will do that now. I didn't write the size. Oh, that's not good. Usually I'm all about the size. I'm trying to figure out. I had to figure this out on my own because I couldn't get any ideas from anybody about framing, even though I did watch a couple of people do framing videos, and when I watched them I kind of got an idea of how to do this. So that kind of helped me out because I wasn't going to, but I'm only going to get a frame that's big enough to fix for the picture, but I want to add a couple of inches or so for the washi tape. So I'm going to have to get on there, figure out that, and figure out how big of a size I need, because I'm not good with this stuff. I'm good with doing the painting, but I'm not good with figuring it out. So if you've got any ideas, guys, I would appreciate all the help you could give me about that. I mean, it would be nice. So yeah, my kids, so that I've got that one, and then I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have one over here that I need to I need to frame. So that one's next also, and I'm trying to get that one framed. So that I can get these put up and get my apartment somewhat decorated, because I feel weird because as I have said in my so many videos that I have we're redecorating, I guess that's what you want to call it, and I'm trying to have themes in each room, and so I'm trying to buy diamond paintings based on that theme. So it's been interesting trying to do that. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure that out the best way I can. But anyway, well, let's see. I've been on here for an hour. I'm trying to think of anything else that I could possibly need. I was going to do tag questions, but nobody seems, I guess, I can't find any that are interesting. And the ones that I do find are kind of weird. So, if you have any tag questions that you would like me to answer, please, let me, you know, you can send them to me. My email is in my about of my channel. It's along with my, I think my Facebook is on there. Also my Instagram. But seriously, you guys can do that. I'm really trying to get this done so that I can start my next one. But now, thinking, I had a really, I don't like cleaning my house. I know. I hate it. It sucks. And every time I get something cleaned up and it looks somewhat decent, you would think. And I have had to, I don't want to say scream at them, but I've had to get on them. And let me tell you, they have driven me insane. Literally. And they don't like to clean their rooms up. Justin's room stinks. It's awful. It's disgusting. So I'm having to ground him. Tonight I'm taking away his Xbox and I'm unplugging it before he gets here because I know him. So, and he's not going to be happy with me when he walks in. But he'll be alright. So, he'll just have to get over it. But anyway, hopefully, because I'm getting ready to stop for the day, or stop my drill with me, but I'm almost done with this, and I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm going to have another drill with me for this. I'm not sure. I doubt it, but like I said, I'm not sure. I'm hoping my next drill with me will be my who can. So, but I will post a video or a picture of the finished project. I will post, well, it'll probably be a video, but I will post a video of this finished. And I guess my thoughts, whatever. So, because I'm kind of excited, I'm ready for this to be finished. It feels like it takes forever, so we're hoping not. We'll see. But anyway, alright guys, well, I hope you all have a good week, and I will talk to you on my next drill with me, and I will see you guys Saturday in my live. My first one for Saturday is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and then my evening live is Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you then, and y'all have a good week.